Hello and welcome to Haunting Observer. My name is Ken, and this is Ratchet Clank. This is the series that I have been talking about starting for a while now. Now, I actually started playing this and I recorded it and everything, and I realized that I screwed up all the audio files. So I'm just going to go ahead and play through this entire thing that I just did again. So, oh well, live and learn. I am gonna semi-talk through some of the cinematic stuff, just here and there, to comment about stuff. But I'll keep quiet mostly. So.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Okay, and off we go. So for anybody who doesn't know, this game is 20 years old now.
Welcome.
It came out in 2002, which is insane to me. I was friggin' like 4 years old. I was 4. I had no concept of what a video game was at that point. But it still holds up to this day. I have to say, all these games do. And the reason I picked this series in particular is because I actually haven't played all the Ratchet Clank games. I grew up playing Ratchet Clank going commando. That was the biggest, or not biggest, that was the most played game, I would say, that I did play as a kid. Wow, that sentence came out wrong, but you get what I'm saying. I played that a ton as a kid, and I loved it. And I would probably say it's still my favorite game to this day, mostly because it's just a really good game, and you got added nostalgia to that, of course, and of course that just makes it all the better. But I haven't actually finished the first one, which is this one, of course. I played it around 2017, I think, something like that, and I got to, I think, the final boss. And it just got really, really hard for me, and I don't think I finished. I think I just rage quit, and I am not going to do that this time, so whatever happens, happens at this point. We're just going to get through it, so I will finish this one for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys like this series as much as I like playing this series, because it is extremely fun. Like, the very first time I put this in, I'm playing on the PlayStation 3, by the way, so hold that thought. I have the remaster, I guess, for the PlayStation 3, and I'm playing that on this one right now. Now, some games I will have to do on the PlayStation 2, and of course on the PlayStation 4 there's the new one, not the newest one, but there's the... It's the remake of this game, or reimagined version of this first game. I do have that one, and I will be playing that one as well. For sure. Oops. As I almost die. But I've got 3 games missing from the PlayStation 3 collection. So I am currently on the search to find those so I can actually play all the Ratchet & Clank games. But I have all the old ones up till like one of the Ratchet & Clank future games. I can't remember which one it is. Ooh. Yeah, I really enjoy playing these games, and that's about all there is to that. That's why I wanted to play this series, because I want to play through Ratchet & Clank games and see how they have evolved over the years, because I have no idea. I am very curious to see if they've gotten better, or if they should have just stuck with the first original, like, 4 and then stopped making them. I don't know. We'll find out.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's
Good
with all
old
this
Captain
save the
Quark
solar
right
system
there.
stuff anyway?
If you know, you know.
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
I love that scream. It's so funny.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
And now the real adventure begins as my remote dies. Hold up. Now the adventure begins. There we go. Ah, I love this game. Oh, I didn't know this was over here. I have played this 2 times already, I believe. But I was not aware that this was an area, so this is surprising to me. So I'm quite in shock right now. Let me actually see what this does. I don't think I've ever gone back this way. Maybe there's a bolt or something, like a silver gold bolt. They have something like that. Oh, what is over here? Is this part of the story? I don't know if it is or not. Well, while I'm sitting here being very confused, I'll explain what the bolts are. So there's some like hidden bolts that you can get, at least in Going Commando, where you can like upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. I don't know what they do in this one, because I only played this one time, which, like I said already, I haven't finished yet, but I had no idea this was over here. So now I'm just really invested in this. I think that's one of the big things I love about the Ratchet and Clank games in particular, is that they have a lot of little secret areas or secret things you can do, like let me see if I can find it. This is an entire area I didn't know about, but let me show you this real quick before I lose that thought. If it's here, maybe. Okay, maybe it's not in this game, but okay, there's something. Gold bolts, so there's gold bolts. In Going Commando, there's a thing called, it's not a thing called skills, but it's skill point, that's what it is. There's skill points you can earn for doing certain things, like shoot 10 of these creatures on this planet, or yada yada yada. And then when you achieve those skills, or do them rather, they give you cheats and stuff like that, which I love that. I miss cheats like that in video games. I wish people would bring that back, and I know it is a thing still for sure, but like it doesn't seem like it's as popular as it used to be. You know what I mean? And I really miss that. I feel like I'm in a cheat area right now. Like, I legit had no clue this was here. I'm very curious. But there's nothing here. Okay, what am I missing? Weird. Oh, okay, so there was something there. Okay. Also, fun little fact, for this version of the game, the PlayStation 3 remake, you see the little 4:3 aspect ratio, blah, or however that's put. It actually looks like this right now, for me. And so, I think it's funny that I can still see like the bubbles and water for how much oxygen that Ratchet has, because you can tell that this game was not meant to be in 16:9 ratio, right? But they didn't fix that, so when they made the game originally, they just slid it off screen, but here it is, still off screen, but it's on our screen because we have the 16:9 ratio. So that was just for that. I wondered what that was for. That seems like there's something else there that I'm missing, so I'm gonna come back to that in a future episode, I suppose, if there is anything there. I'll look it up before I waste time trying to go back there. But anyway, let us continue on to the game. One thing I really like about this game, which at first when I was playing these and when I recorded the first few episodes, I didn't really think of it as a good thing. I thought of it more as a complaint. But the more I use it, the more sense it makes to me. And sorry for not explaining what it is first, is the wrench. Because you can kill a bunch of enemies with the wrench, which lets you save ammo and stuff, right? And so, at first I thought it was like a really sucky thing, because then I was like, oh, well, the weapons are crap and blah, blah, blah. But no, it's actually really handy for this one, because you don't start out with much. And I'm going to reference Going Commando a lot, because, again, that's the one I played a lot. And that one is just guns a-blazing. Like, it is the gun show. Like, oh my word, that is what that one is all about, and I absolutely love it. But this one's unique for the wrench thing, and the weapons are totally different. And I just I love this kind of stuff. Like, it just has such a personality. Each world has its own personality, and that is so cool. I haven't played this game. Oops, sorry. I haven't played the, I think it's Outer Worlds, but I have it downloaded because I got the Xbox Game Pass, and I really want to play it because I think I would like it because of the Ratchet & Clank games. Like, they all have such unique worlds and stuff that they offer you, and I know that's totally, like, off topic, but I've just been thinking about that after playing these a couple times. It's hard for me to know what to say in this one because I've played it already 2 times before this. First time to test out the the streaming or capture, and then the second time obviously for recording purposes. But I'm kind of glad it got screwed up because it was not a good video, not gonna lie. I was really struggling to talk because I haven't recorded a new series in a while, and yeah, I didn't have it in me that day, but I definitely got it in me today, I do believe. Because I'm just a little more laid back, because it was annoying and I had some troubles, because for anyone interested, like I said, I'm recording on PS3, so I have to have a capture card. However, well, I'll tell you about it in a second.
Look, Plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
I also love the humor in these games.
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Before I buy that, I'll finish my thought. I'm playing on the PS3. You have to use capture card. However, the PS3 does not allow capture. That's not the right way to put it, but basically there's this thing called HDCP, or I believe, that you can't turn off on your PlayStation 3. I don't know what the reasoning was originally for that, but long story short, the way you bypass that is you get an HDMI splitter, and some of them bypass the HDCP, and that's what I got. So it took me a few tries because I got one from Target, that didn't work, and then I got one from a local game store, VIP Games, by the way, VIP Game Store in Boise. If you're ever in Boise by any chance, go there. They're fantastic, great place to get video games and retro stuff and just anything. So yeah, I got it. It's working now, and yeah, that's the reason I think that the first playthrough that I tried and failed did so miserably, because I was just in an irritated mood.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
It's still funny, even though I've seen it 3 times. It's still funny to me.
This is the solar ship
just-
Radical.
I don't know.
We seem
Something
to be
special
under
about it.
attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa, that was close. Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit.
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-scrape!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets.
Also, I love
Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find
this,
a ship to get there.
what do you call it? Help? Instructions? Whatever you call it? Tutorial stuff? That voice is ingrained in my brain. And I love it. I'm going to turn it off, or not turn it off, but rather skip a lot just because I'll be talking through some of it, but I just thought I'd throw that out there for anybody else who's played this game. I'm curious actually if, let me back up a second. I'm curious if anyone has played this game who watches my channel. If you have, seriously, comment down below. I want to know this. Like, if you watch this video, before I move on, if you watch my channel, I have to know, have you played Ratchet & Clank? Because that needs to be a discussion in this whole series. I want to know if you have any memories pop up during any of these videos. I'm dead serious. I'm going to bring this up every episode. I want the community, even if it's super, super, super tiny, but I want all of us to talk about this, because this is awesome. And even if you don't think it's awesome, let me know. I mean, if you're watching more than just this episode, obviously, you should be commenting. And of course, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it would be awesome if you would do that. Ah, I love this world. Yeah, I don't know why. No, I do know why, actually. I was about to say I don't know why I love this world in particular, but the reason I do is because in Going Commando, again, I'm going to bring this up quite a bit. In Going Commando, the main title screen where you press start to, start the game, it has Ratchet playing this game. Like, he's literally playing Ratchet & Clank, which I just think is funny, because it's just like a little tiny bit of Inception, so to speak. But, and it's this level, so I've technically seen this level tons and tons of times, probably more than any other level in any other Ratchet & Clank game, because it was always at the menu of Going Commando, and I wouldn't always just start the game right away, so holds a special little place in my heart, so to speak. So just a little itty bitty information, or information, a little fact about myself there, for anyone interested. It's crazy going from PlayStation 2 graphics to this, because like, if I have footage of me testing out this game with the PlayStation 2, I'll throw it in here. Playing on the PlayStation 2 was pretty difficult to get it not lagging a bit, because it was definitely not in 60 frames a second. It was probably around, I don't know, it would hit 40 maybe, 40, 50 every once in a while. I don't know the exact numbers obviously, but I am very thankful that they did the remaster for the PlayStation 3, because this is really smooth. But another thing about playing it on the PlayStation 2 is the fact that they could do this and make it look this good for a remake is incredible. Or not a remake, it's like an upscaler, which tells me, or at least what I assume is that, like, the game was made kind of before its time, because this game was made in 2002. Let that sink in for a second. 2002. And it looks like this. Like, whatever computers they were programming and testing this game on probably could make it look this good, and they had to maybe downscale it for the PlayStation 2. But just the fact that they put all the effort in to make it look so good, that's just awesome to me. That's so awesome. And that definitely happens today, but like, it's something special about older games where they were done. They were complete. You didn't have updates, you didn't have anything. They took all the time they possibly could to just make it right the first time, you know? Like, sure, you could argue that some games nowadays do that too, but there's something special about owning the actual disc and not having anything else. It's not connected to the internet or anything. Like, I think I said this in previous videos, I've been playing SNES games and NES games, but that's on the NES Classic, so it's on the little box emulator thing. But the same thing applies. I would love to have a physical copy of that, because that is how those games are meant to be played, to me, you know? Like, if you got enough friend with you or whatever, like, it's so cool to have that split screen ability, which, I mean, not split screen, but have the ability to be right there with someone. Like, it's fun playing video games via PC or internet, like on consoles and whatnot, but just something special about being there in person. That is totally 100% off topic, but I just had that come to my head and I thought I'd share that. Because why not? So, just getting all nostalgic here. Can't help it. Such a great game. And series of games.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, and then Captain Quark shows up. He's my favorite, probably, because he is so stupid.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic.
His awkward laugh gets me every time.
Do you know
I
what
don't know
this
why.
means?
It's
Yeah,
funny.
Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship.
Oh yeah, and I have a map. In the second game, Going Commando, again, like I said, I'm going to bring this up a lot, there's a gadget you could get that would show you secrets on the map. So I'm going to try to keep a lookout for that on this playthrough for this game, because that would be cool. I kind of want to try to see if I can do it, sorry, as I itch my nose, if I can do it organically, so to speak. I don't know if that's the right word to use, probably definitely not on this playthrough, but I'm going to do my best. But before I do that, I'm actually going to just end this episode here because I'm going to keep them around 30 minutes, and I just want to say thank you for watching. If you've made it this far into this video, I truly appreciate that, and I appreciate you. I am very thankful that you want to spend the time to watch this and watch me play Ratchet & Clank, a series that it means a whole lot to me. And if you're here, it probably means a whole lot to you, or you want to know more about it, and that's awesome. There have been many series like the Doom series and the Resident Evil series where I didn't actually play through all the games because it kind of just died off. But this one, I want to finish. This is a goal of mine. This is something personal to me. And I am very excited to be playing the Ratchet & Clank games. It just brings me so much happiness that I can't really explain. I know it's a video game, and I know it's really pointless. Like, there's no point to video games. They're time wasters most of the time, but yeah, that's kind of dumb. Time wasters most of the time. But that aside, this takes me to a whole nother world, and it gives me creative inspiration. I know that sounds a little weird, but I love the music behind these games, and I love the ideas, the worlds, and the characters. It's just so creative, and that inspires me so much to just create. So to the creators of Ratchet & Clank, Insomniac, whoa, you guys are awesome for making these. It has made my life so much better through good times, bad times, lots of bad times, I will say. I played through these games a lot when I was feeling down, and they mean a lot to me. So with all that being said, again, I hope you enjoyed. Please give a like, give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you want to join me on this series, on this journey, and on all the other journeys I'm going to have with you. And I truly hope that you have had a great time, a great day, afternoon, morning, whatever it is. And I hope that you stick around for the rest of the series. Until next time, peace out, hang loose, rock on, God bless, and I hope that you join me on the next one. New catchphrase. Nailed it. Alright, bye-bye.